Perfection to zero.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Malcolm X02X here, coming to you with the first segment of Perfection to Zero. This variant of the deck is what I like to call Absolute Stun. The reason I call it Absolute Stun is because certain cards in the deck give it a lot of first turn plays. It kind of stalls out a little bit, can stall your opponent out, and just set up to explode. So without further ado, on to the deck list. First card, 3 Deep Sea Diva. I run Deep Sea Diva at 3. The reason being, I don't like to run a Reese, because sometimes I feel like if you draw into Reese, she can be a dead draw, and she can just be a tuner that'll just sit there. Rather than that, I have another tuner to cover that spot. So I like 3 Deep Sea Diva just because they can cycle through each other and the Gillman. So yeah, 1 Spine Gillman. I like Spine Gillman. I've grown to love him because he does a lot of cool tricks with other cards in the deck, and he can pump up your Brian Act to make it 27. Yeah, Gillman's just good. Point blank. 1 Stratos, just to search out your Destiny Heroes. For Destiny Heroes, you run 2 Diamond Dude. I like 2 Diamond Dude because Diamond Dude speeds through the deck with the amount of normal spells that you run. And if you have 2 on the field, if you ever do get 2 on the field, I have a couple of times, it just cycles through your deck and it stops the dead draws. If you would draw another Malicious, if you would draw into something another Diva or whatever, he stops that, and it just helps you out a lot, so you don't get dead draws that often. 2 Malicious, really good combinations with Diva and Plague, and you can go into your level 8s fairly easy with Malicious. That's why I like them. 1 PlagueSpreader, just your go-to tuner. Plague has some really nice combos in the deck. If you draw 2 Malicious, if you drop 1 Malicious and you have another one in your hand, you can stack the Malicious, summon Plague, and then use Malicious, take the Malicious off top of your deck, sync out for 8. Really good combinations. 1 Dark Grepher, just all around good card in this deck. Just helps you pitch your cards to grave and set up your combinations or your combos, whatever. 1 Descendant for the spies that you run. 2 Spy. I might be taking out the Descendant for a 3rd Spy, not sure yet. Descendant, it's been working out okay, I guess, but every time I summon it, they always bottomless it, so I might be taking it out. I'm not sure yet, but 2 Spies are really good in this deck. They attack into it, you flip it, summon another Spy, summon Descendant. Next turn, you can summon Diva or summon a Spy and Gillman, sync out. You can either go for a Diva or a Spy and Gillman, or you can go for double Diva and go for 2 level 6s. But, it's just a lot of good combo plays with the deck, and I like it a lot. Might be coming out, though, for another engine. Not sure yet. 1 Treeborn, just good tribute fodder, and it allows you to go into your Mistworm and stuff. Now the stun variant, or a couple cards, why I call it the stun variant. 1 Pashuul. He takes the place of Reese completely. He's good. He's great tech in this deck, and a lot of people don't see it coming. Game 1, they attack into it. They automatically assume you're running X Sabers or some type of crazy build with X Sabers. So he just throws off your opponent. On top of that, he's a good 2-star tuner. He can be used for tribute fodder and all that stuff. So I love Pashuul in this build. I don't think I'm taking him out anytime soon. Really great tech. 1 Sangan, just search out your stuff. 2 Jujitsu Master. This is what makes it stun to me. Because a lot of times you do draw into Jujitsu Master first turn, and you can set it, and they'll never expect it. They attack into it. Stops the GBs, stops Infernity Archfiends when they attack, stops a lot of Flameville stuff. So it just stops a lot of decks in general. So yeah, 2 Jujus. 2 Caius. I love 2 Caius. Even though Effect Veil is around, they won't always have a Vela unless they run it at 3. Caius is really, not a problem, whatever. Caius is a really great card, good 1-for-1. And, yeah, 2400 beat stick. What more can you ask for? And their ultimate, so, pro. 1 Gorz. I chose Gorz over Trag in this deck because I feel like Trag, sometimes he can be kind of dead. Whereas Gorz, he will always be a beefy beater, and you don't run a lot of back row, so Gorz is just a great card in this deck. That's it for the monster lineup. On to the spell lineup. 3 Miracle Fusion, boss ass card. Miracle Fusion is the reason why you're able to OTK, because after you do all your shenanigans with your plagues, your divas and whatever, you can normally go 2 Miracle Fusion in 1 turn, go double ab 0 and just go for game and wreck the shit out of them. So yeah, Miracle Fusion really good. I run it at 3, not 2, because I feel like 3 is more consistent. You draw into it more. 2 Book of Moon, they're not CP, boohoo. I'll get him eventually. Don't worry about it. But Bookamoo is just a really good card for the, you know, format. Book has always been a good card. It's just really versatile. Can do a lot of stuff. Stop attacks. You know, stop GBs from using Chariot and stuff like that. Just really good card. I love it. The gate cards of the format: Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. I mean, I hate them and I love them at the same time, but you gotta run it because just Rex House says get that shit out of here. One My Body, you know, just shuts off a lot of shit, torrential and all that. So yeah, My Body really good. Spell and back row removal, 1 Giant Trunade, 1 MST, and 1 Extermination. I really love Extermination. I was running that too, but I feel like 1 is enough, and then game 2 you can side in the second one or second MST if you need to. But yeah, I love Extermination because it hits multiple copies in the deck. Not only that, you can look through your opponent's deck and they can look through yours. So game 2, 3, you know what to side in, and yeah, you can know exactly what they're running. You don't have to speculate anymore. How many copies of this are they running? You know, stuff like that. So it really helps you set up for next game. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, it hits, you know, some of your stuff in your deck like your deep prisons or your bottomlesses, but that's more of a plus to you because you can draw into your better cards. So yeah, 1 Rhoda, you know, another searcher and recruiter for your deck. 1 D-Draw, you know, Rhoda, D-Draw, really good combination, deadly first turn. And 1 Foolish. On the traps, you run 2 Bottomless, self-explanatory, Bottomless. 2 Deep Prison. Even though Trapstun is seeing heavy play this format, Deep Prison is still really good. A lot of people say, oh yeah, Trapstun's heavy, that's why I run Deep Prison. I don't like running Mirror Force because it's a 1-for-1, so rather than getting a 1-for-1 with a Mirror Force, I'd rather just remove the shit with a Deep Prison. So yeah, Deep Prison, really good card. Need to run it. And 1 Trapstun. I'm going to add a second one, but unfortunately I don't have a second one. But Trapstun is just a really good card for the format, and you know, it just shuts off a lot of shit, allows it to explode even more. Onto the extra deck, I run 3 Ab-Zero. You do occasionally go into the third, you know, against a really good player that just, you know, sets up against you and fucks your shit up. You do need the third, guarantee. 1 Gaia. I feel like Gaia is sometimes needed in the deck when you want to get over to JD or something like that, and he can steal an attack, like he can basically become honest and just wreck this shit. So yeah, 1 Gaia. 1 Darken, duh, Darken. Why wouldn't you run it? 1 Stardust. 1 Black Rose. Black Rose you don't really go into as much, but hey, you gotta run it because there will be some occasions where you need it. 1 Bryanak. This is your go-to tuner. Synchro in the deck. You want to get this card out. It helps you pitch your shit. Powers up Ab-Zero, and you can do some really great combinations with Bryanak. 1 Goyo. Double Scrap Dragon. I like it that much. I run 2. 1 Catasta. 1 Android. Your level 5s. 1 Scrap Archfiend. This is supposed to be a Colossal Fighter, so just call this Colossal. I'm surprised I don't have one, but yeah. And 1 Mistworm. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what I should add. Tell me, you know, what I should take out. I don't want to give you guys my side deck because it's my side deck and it's what I side. And on top of that, I have some special text in there. It might be going to Philly, so I'm not sure yet. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and deuces. Next segment coming soon.